Hi English 145 students. This is Miss Tejada and I want to welcome you to week 7. If you're watching this video, that means that we have reopened the English Writing Center. Thankfully, we suffered from some budget issues and did not have any means to pay our staff, and so we hope that this is something that we don't have to deal with in the future. But if ever you feel that something is unfair on campus, it is a really good idea to see administration and voice your opinion so that real changes are made. Okay, let's look at what's going on in the workshops for this week. If we scroll down, we see that for this week it is how to start strong, outlining an essay or a paragraph. So sometimes it's kind of difficult to get the ideas in our head that make sense to us down on paper in a very organized way. So if that's something you want more information on, or that you're still struggling with a little bit, this would be an excellent workshop to attend. Okay, let's look at what's happening in the lab. So if we click on course map and scroll down to week 7 and click on assignment, you have a lot of links to click on here, so make sure to check each one. So if we click on the first one, this portion is going to tell you about annotating and how annotating really helps increase your reading comprehension. So be sure to click this link first and then read this portion over here. Also, there is an article that you have to read, and make sure to ask one of the tutors to get you a paper copy. So just raise your hand and they'll get you the article that you need for this week. Okay? If we click back on assignment 7, we can get to that list that we were at. So we can click on article for assignment 7. This is a digital copy, but make sure to get your printed copy from the tutors. Okay, but here's the digital copy if you need it. And again, back to assignment 7. And this is just another link. Okay, so really what you have to read in order to be successful for the project is this first assignment 7, and then these other 2 links are just the article, which you should have a paper copy of because you asked a lab tutor to get one for you. Alright, moving on to the project. If we scroll back down to project 7 and click begin. So these are questions that you have to respond to after you have read the article and annotated it. Okay, so after you have a strong understanding of the article, you're going to come here and respond to these questions using complete sentences and answering every part of the question. Alright, so that is it for the mandatory portion of week 7. Remember, if you ever need to save and come back, go ahead and click continue later because that saves your work for you. And before you click finish, raise your hand so you could get some feedback from one of our wonderful tutors. And then go ahead and click finish when you are all set. Okay, so that's it for week 7. Let's look at discussion and private messages to see what's going on in the news. So if I click here on week 7, you'll see that it is about President Obama mentioning the idea of mandatory voting in the US. So our president thinks it might be a good idea to force citizens to vote. So to find out more information about that, watch this video and read the article that follows. Once you have read everything, you can respond to any one of these questions by clicking post reply here, Remember that you need to respectfully respond to other students by clicking quote wherever their post is. And so I hope you guys give this a try and become more informed citizens. All right, so that's it for week 7. I'm happy to see you all again in the lab. Bye.